Hey guys, so we're here at the English Bayou in Lake Charles, Louisiana. We just want to take a moment to shout out a couple of people that wanted to do interviews but weren't able to for a couple of reasons. And those would be Enrique from Biloxi, Mississippi, and Sam from Baton Rouge, Louisiana.
Well, since Pensacola, we have been talking to people about dreams, so let's get into it.
Just tell us about yourselves. Who are you? What's your story?
Okay, my name is William, from Atlanta, Georgia.
Okay.
I'm Val Virgil. I'm from Atlanta, Georgia as well. We are married 8 years, parents of 4.
Nice. What brings you here?
Anniversary weekend, actually. Our anniversary is on the 27th, so we just decided to celebrate this weekend.
Okay, well, happy anniversary.
Thank
All right,
you.
thanks.
My name is David Winchester, from Texas. Just moved to New Orleans a couple years ago. Came down here working in live events. Then COVID hit, and there weren't a lot of live events to have, so ready to get back to it.
What's my story? Okay, my name is Jennifer. He live here in town. I'm sitting here at the park trying to paint, enjoying the day.
Awesome.
My name is Brian, and I'm from Pensacola, Florida, and I just stay home, play games, and pretty much my whole life.
I'm Joan. I've been in Louisiana all my life. Graduated in political science from Southern University. I'm a writer. Okay, I'm a mother of 2.
Oh, nice.
So what is the best dream that you remember having?
The best dream I remember having. Okay, well, my daddy passed away not too long ago. I'll say not too long ago, a couple years back. And I have to say the best dream I remember having is having a conversation with him. Seeing him, being able to sit down, drink coffee, and, hang out with him when he's not here, so.
Seems like you miss him.
I do.
I guess the best one is just when I'm walking, and this was like a year ago, walking behind someone or with someone at like a rally, and just kind of like for a good cause, but then it kind of gets I go up to a wall, that's it. But there are a lot of fireworks involved.
Okay.
It's very odd.
Going to college. I fulfilled it.
Very nice. Was Southern the one that you dreamed to go to?
I was in high school, and I was taken there to basically, like in your last year of high school, there is a recruiter who comes, and they take a bus full of kids, I guess I know in order for them to look at their options. And at the time, Southern was one of those options. So I loved the band, I loved the campus, I loved the mission statement. Until several years later, I got a chance to go, so it was very fascinating for me.
Well, that's good.
I would say probably hitting the lottery or something like that. Yeah, that'd probably be the best one.
Do you remember how you spent the money?
Not quite how I spent it. I just remember having a lot of it.
Total lucidity, flying. The tricky thing about that was as soon as I became aware that I was dreaming, I would tend to wake up. And so, the trick was like staying in that state of lucidity and stay into the deep sleep.
Right. So was that a dream that you had like while you were sleeping, like an actual dream, or was it just a dream like a wish?
Well, basically, it was one of those things when I got on campus. I was, 17, 18 years old, and I had never really been on a college campus, okay? And when I saw all the activity and the people and things like that, it was a thought. It was, this would really be nice. That's how I felt.
The best dream I can remember having would be, I had a trip to Paris. It's definitely a dream. Don't remember a lot of the things we did, but I just remember it was fun and there were no kids.
Do you believe that your dreams have any kind of deeper meaning or any kind of like prophetic meaning?
Yes, I just feel like my dreams are like a reflection of like my stress, if I was happy or how I was feeling that day. I think it's just all pretty much the stress though.
Okay, so what do you think the rally was about?
Really, knowing me, I just think it was about like helping the world and just doing it just to do it because I want to be a part of something bigger, really.
I feel like they possibly could. Theory, it could have something to do with just memories throughout the day, memories throughout your childhood, possibly past lives if there are such things. What am I to say? And possibly point you in a direction on which way you want to go with your life.
Yes,
And
I do. I believe that that's your subconscious talking to you. That if you're got something weighing heavy on your mind, that's probably why you're dreaming about. And I do think there might be, you know, I don't know, forces like of the universe trying to hinder you one way or another.
I believe actually in the law of attraction, and I believe that I did a lot to meet my dream, my thought. Okay, the seed was planted when I went there, and it would be several years. But I would go to school, different types of school, and I was always the type that was totally driven. I would work really hard, and I think about what I wanted, and I apply, you know. So I believe that you can have a thought, and sometimes that thought stays with you, or you revisit it after you've had some other life experiences, and then you know you can see it as possible, you know.
Do you think that the dream where you were flying had any kind of meaning?
Freedom. Like doing something that I know isn't a reality in this realm. So possibly just coming to the state of lucidity.
I do, personally. I think dreams are like your unconsciousness alerting you or awareing you of letting you know about things in advance, maybe.
Yeah, I think you can get certain hints and things from dreams. So, yeah.
Okay. Do you think that either of the dreams that you mentioned before have any kind of special meaning?
I think they do.
So you think you're gonna win the lottery someday, or you're gonna?
I would say be rich, maybe not win the lottery, but you know.
Are you gonna go to Paris?
Yes, we are going to go to
Yeah, we're
Paris.
definitely going to
Yes,
Paris.
we're definitely going to Paris.
So to me, from the initial seed planted to the time it actually took place, I did have to move toward what I wanted. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But it's almost magical to me because it's basically like, okay, from the time the seed was planted in my mind, and then the activities and the events that happen, and then it shows up again, you know, in a moment in my life where everything's like really not that hot, and it would be like, man, this would be really nice, you know, and I reach a dream state, and then later, you know, there are steps that unfold, and I follow everything, and I do this like subconsciously, you know, and then I end up there, and the experience is amazing, you know. So it didn't happen overnight, but it happened.
What would you say is the worst nightmare you've ever had?
Probably dying.
Yeah, dying, getting chased, and can't get away type nightmare. Yeah,
What's chasing you?
could be anything. One time it was somebody was chasing me with like some pins, just chasing me and they were just poking me with pins, and it was weird. I just couldn't get away from it.
I'm just one of those people who are very pragmatic, and so I'm a problem solver. So even the things that are horrifying to me, there is some value there, you know. So I guess if I had to go with nightmare, you know, it would be a tumultuous relationship, you know, with somebody I really cared about, or it would be maybe a harmful event that took place with one of my kids. And those would be what I consider very intense and high on the list, you know. So those would be nightmarish to me.
Friends, family, suffering.
It's dark, and a zombie comes right up, jump scares like that, and you wake right up. That's my worst one I remember.
Oh, I have a recurring dream. A tidal wave coming. I don't know where I'm at. Like I'm in another country or something, and I can see it coming. And I'm running, and right before it hits, I wake up. But all the time, I have the dream.
Falling without flying.
So what do you think that one might mean?
It just shows how scared I am of zombies no matter what.
Maybe liberating yourself from fear of what you can't control.
You know why you're having like the repetitive dream?
I do not.
Oh, really?
No, I surely don't. I have no clue. But it happens frequently. I have that dream, and it scares me to death.
Oh, wow.
They show me just how much I love somebody and how far I would go. They show me what level of strength I have, even in situations that are completely disastrous and disappointing to me.
What do you think is the meaning behind that one?
I'm not sure.
Don't be picky.
Yeah.
There you go. What do you find yourself most often daydreaming about?
Traveling. My own new home and traveling.
Anywhere in particular you'd want to go?
Oh, God, I'd love to go to Jamaica. I would love to go to Jamaica. Yeah,
Goals.
Yeah, I would say
Achieving goals.
Yeah.
Like what in particular?
Success within our businesses, our marriage, our kids. Just success.
Yeah, I would say the same. Daydreaming about the future, doing better, being successful. Yeah.
I get engulfed in moments sometimes, like earlier today, saw a bee on a flower. It was just very intoxicated by the moment and appreciating and being grateful for how beautiful and amazing life really is, because without the bee, we wouldn't be here.
Right.
We'd all be so pardon my language. Or don't. But yeah, just being grateful for the moment.
Okay, so what does success look like for you guys?
Success, most importantly, I would say happy family. Happy family life is probably the most important thing. Second would be financially. Yeah.
Just not needing stuff, not wanting for stuff. Just always having your necessities, and then needs, wants in there too. Be a positive, a little plus, a little bonus.
I would have to say I daydream a lot about road trips. I like being on the road. I daydream about driving across country, going and seeing different places.
Any certain location?
Well, I would like to go to North Carolina. I would like to go to Alaska. I would like to go to Hawaii. Okay, you can't drive there, but Colorado. Those are my top places.
Is it just for like the landmarks, or is there like certain places you wanted to go, or
just because I would like to see the scenery?
A lot. There's a lot I wish I could be and do. So I just want to help the world, like I said, and it's kind of like I want to create this and that, but I can't. But that's what I mostly daydream about.
So what would you say is your biggest figurative dream for your life?
Oh man. Writing, screenplays, playing drums, painting, acting, working on set design, anything creative, artistic.
I guess right now at this point my biggest dream is to buy a house, because I've been renting since oh, I was 18 years old, I would like to be able to buy a house. That would be my biggest dream, my biggest goal right now.
It would be a whole bunch of money to help myself and my family and people that I love.
Yeah, I would say the biggest wish, just for me and my family to all be successful.
To live comfortably.
Helping a lot of people through like hard times, like depression, or like through their home life if it's bad. Like I'm there to help them. That's a real good one I always have.
And then lastly, we're going to give you some of your own time to say or do whatever you'd like to say or do. If you want to show off a talent or do a dance, or you can just put a message out into the world, whatever you'd like to do.
I would just say, just love more. Love on people, accept people for who they are, accept them for their differences, just peace and love on each other.
I'm going to piggyback off that one.
A lot of piggyback.
Right.
Okay, I'll say this. Everybody always says it is what it is. I don't believe that. I believe it is what you make it. You're having a bad day, it's because you're making it that way. You can always try and turn it around. That's on you. So don't live life, it is what it is. Live life, it is what you make it.
I would just like to say I'm a humanist, I'm universal, and I know the world would benefit a lot, more for love and balance, and that's it.
Don't smoke, don't do drugs, and be happy.
What are you painting right here?
Oh God. Well, it's supposed to be a beach scene. It's not quite there yet. I'm working on it. It takes me a couple tries. I'm kind of OCD, so I got to go back and forth until I get it right. But that's what I'm working on, a beach scene.
Okay.
Be good to one another. Love yourself. Love each other. This might be the only chance we get, so why not make it the best that we possibly can? And follow your dreams. I dig that y'all doing y'all's thing.
We've had a few people say that they want to help us out and support our channel, but they don't really have the money to do so. So we just wanted to talk about one way that you can do it without spending money and actually saving yourself some. There's an app called Ibotta. We've got our referral code here on the bottom of the screen. If you sign up with Ibotta and use our referral code, you'll help us earn money and help yourself save money anytime that you go grocery shopping at pretty much any store. It's a rebate app that just gives you cash back for purchases that you make.
And we just want to give thanks to people who have helped us travel along this far. So, thank you guys.
Alrighty, and then lastly, we're just going to give you your own time. Say or do anything you want to say or do. If you want to do a dance, if you want to put a message out into the world, whatever you'd like to do.
Okay. Any message?
Anything you want to say.
Don't think about life too hard. Just go with the flow every single day and wake up grateful.